Alright, what is up, y'all? Welcome back. And guys, this whole free speech thing, it's getting a little out of hand. Can we all agree on that? I mean, don't get me wrong. I love me some First Amendment rights. God bless America. Yeah! But the ignorance that's shared to the Funny Bird app gets exponentially more insane, exponentially terminally online, if you will, seemingly by the day. So I was on Twitter this morning doing my thing. It's like 8 a.m., man. It's early as fuck. And I came across some real ignorant shit, go figure. Initially, after seeing the subject matter of today's video, that yes, you too are unfortunately having to consume here today, I was at a loss for words. So apparently the alphabet people are back at it again with another banger. And apparently it's now transphobic to have preferences. Yes, you heard that correctly. My God, what is this world coming to, man? I don't know, just roll the clip and brace yourselves.
Is it transphobic to not want to date trans people?
Of course it's not. I mean, everybody has preferences, right? I mean, I'd be willing to bet my left testicle that this individual would have a similar sentiment towards that.
The answer is yes.
Oh, well, guess I'll go fuck myself then. Hey, I was joking back there, by the way.
And here's why. So let's say that you're on a dating app and you match with a woman and doesn't say that she's trans, okay? You start chatting and you hit it off. You vibe. And then you maybe go out for dinner or lunch and the vibe is definitely there. Maybe you go on a second date, right? And maybe you even kiss them at some point, right? First kiss type situation. And you hang out and it's all good. Now, date 3 or 4, they mention that they are trans, right? The attraction that you had to this person is all the same. The vibe is still the same. So why is it that at that point the attraction would go away, right? That's the question. And the answer is transphobia, right?
Actually, no, that's wrong, sir, ma'am. Which is it? As a matter of fact, we will call you sir, because if you're gonna force your insane labeling onto me, say I'm a transphobe or whatever for having a mere preference, then as far as I'm concerned, you're brozilla. How does that sound? Oh, well, I didn't ask. But anyways, he says the attraction and the vibe is still there. No, it's not actually, because gender and personal choice to transition aside, in a scenario like this, that person fucking lied. And I personally am not attracted to liars. Like, at that point, we aren't even official, and you're already withholding the truth from me. And a lie like this is a pretty big deal, wouldn't you say? This isn't a little white lie that we all tell from time to time, Like, this ain't like skipping out on date night to go hang out with the boys, you know what I mean, to watch the football game or something. This isn't some little white lie like this. This isn't some no harm, no foul type shit. No, this is a big deal, and you know damn well that having known this detail, a vast majority of the dating pool would be swayed away from you. They wouldn't date you, lil bro, because again, everyone has preferences, and I think it's pretty safe to assume that most people don't swing the way you do. That's just a fact, A majority of people, like guys, for instance, like myself, don't like girls with PPs. I know, real shocker. But I'd say that's a major red flag in my opinion, even for people that would date you, because you're just a liar at the end of the day. So don't try and say the vibe is still the same, because it's not. You've wasted someone's time, wasted someone's money, because at least in America, where I'm from, the guy typically pays on the first date. But most importantly, you lied to them. So don't try and pretend this is some little, oopsies, tee-hee, surprise. This isn't something that makes you, quirky or whatever, This makes you an asshole. And then, of course, in true victim fashion, though, he tries to spin the narrative to paint us the asshole, right? Again, reiterating how we're transphobes. Like, nah, little bro, if anything, I'm you-phobic.
Now, is there an argument to be made that, the parts down there are something you don't like?
Yes, you goddamn retard. That's the whole point of this video. That's the whole point that I've been trying to make. That's a genuine concern for people. Straight males do not like penis. That's so crazy. How many times do I have to say this?
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
But of course, you already know he's not finished yet. He's gonna continue to fabricate some more bullshit, create some fake statistics and continue to define our experience. I think it's just so crazy, for someone that doesn't want to be told who and what they are, he sure as hell has been doing a lot of lecturing, telling me how I ought to feel. Don't y'all feel the same?
I think that for 99% of the examples here, that's not the case, and that it really does stem from transphobia. So yeah, if you are someone who is not open to dating trans men or women, I would say that there is a 99% chance that yes, that means you are transphobic.
No kidding. 99%. And where exactly did you pull that statistic out of? Your ass, perhaps? Like what could possibly lead you to truly believe that when, the more reasonable assumption is that it simply has nothing to do with you as a person, and that rather it's just something they're not into. These same people that claim we must be open to dating them even when they don't align with what we are looking for are, one, selfish as fuck, thinking the world revolves around them and their constant need for validation. But two, let's be honest here for a second. They're more likely than not the same exact people that hate you if you voted for Trump. Like, how you gonna sit here and judge us and tell us that we have to go against our preferences when you can't even tolerate being in the same room as a Trump supporter? These same people that are telling us how to live our lives and telling us we must date them are the same people that have a goddamn fucking mental breakdown if they're in the same room as a Trump supporter. Trump supporters are people who typically have much differing views than them. They go against their beliefs and preferences, and they aren't tolerating them, so, make that make sense. The whole thing is just stupid as fuck, honestly.
There's no deceiving. It's not deceitful. It's not deceitful. Just like you don't lead saying that you're cis. Hi, by the way, just want you to know that I'm cisgender. Just want you to know. You don't do that.
Bro, what do you mean it's not deceitful? You are actively withholding the truth from someone. You are actively lying to them. Like, I don't get how you can sit there and say it's not deceitful, because you know damn well that if you told them the truth, many people wouldn't date you because, again, like I've been saying this whole time, they have preferences. And obviously you know that, right? Because there's a reason you're withholding the truth from them in the first place. And as far as the whole, oh, you don't go around saying you're cis, it's like, yeah, that's because 99% of the population is cis, as you call it. Like, that's normal. That's kind of implied for the most part. We don't have to go around and tell people that because, one, we don't make it our whole personality, and two, it's just sort of implied because that's the norm. So, yeah, it is deceitful, actually. But, yeah, that's about enough Twitter nonsense for one day. It was truly a lot to take in. I don't know how we made it through to the end. It's beyond me. But hey, pat yourself on the back because you survived the cringe. And so now I'd like to just reconvene and discuss what we've learned today. So today we've learned that preferences don't exist, and that if you don't date a trans person as a straight individual, you are simply just a piece of shit and have a one-way ticket to the fiery depths of hell where you belong. That's right, you transphobic piece of trash. Stay mad. But nah, in all seriousness, I don't understand this mentality, and I know that there will be people that say I'm a hater and that I hate trans people. So I want to just set the record straight. That's not the case. I actually respect people's right to choice in this country. And I think that if you want to do that, that's actually cool on you. Cool of you to take that chance and be who you are. But what I do hate is selfish, delusional people that force their will on people and then play victim when we don't want to buy into it. But yeah, that about wraps this one up, guys. I appreciate y'all for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like rating, subscribe to the channel for more commentaries just like this. Leave a comment down below. I would absolutely love to hear what y'all have to say about this. And guys, is it getting hot in here? Or... oh no, that's just me descending to the lowest level of hell for having preferences. This is Runter. We'll catch y'all in the next one. Later.